Welcome, this is Channel 99 News, and this is Matt.
And Matt.
And we will be talking about sports, the weather, underage drinking, and violence. On to you, weather. Thanks, and the weather forecast for January is supposed to be very cold. Up north it's supposed to be around 4 degrees, in the middle it's supposed to be 7 and 10, and in the Twin Cities it's supposed to be around 10 degrees. But down in the southern part of Minnesota around 12 degrees. There's supposed to be around 10 inches of snow in January, and for January 6th there's not much chance of snow, but the later days there is some snow. And the conditions in January are supposed to be ideal for snowmobiling, because late December, there's supposed to snow around 1.5 feet of snow. And that is all. On to you, Matt and Tyler.
Thanks, guys. I'm Matt, and this is Tyler with the sports.
Will Brett Favre lead the Vikings to their first Super Bowl win?
And will the Minnesota Wild make it to the playoffs? Our thoughts next.
No. My thoughts on Favre and the Vikings, I think they will definitely make it to the playoffs and maybe even the Super Bowl.
I agree with you, but what about the Colts being undefeated? They probably have a chance of winning.
They'll lose sometime, I don't know. Well, what do you think about the Wild even making the playoffs in the first place?
Well, at the beginning of the season, playoff hope were pretty much gone. And now after their recent winnings, are starting to whisper the word playoffs under their breaths.
Yeah, I don't know, I started. I definitely. Vikings new stadium, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know about spending $836 million on a new stadium when we have a perfectly suitable stadium.
Yeah, but could you imagine the crowd that new stadium would attract?
Yeah. Now to the questions from P. Diddy from northern Minnesota.
Do you think the recent Wild's gear burning is affecting their play, or do you think they're just getting tired from back-to-back games?
Me, I personally think it's the gear burning, because could you imagine lacing up brand new skates, brand new everything, brand new goalie pads especially, for just to like break it in all in that one game and couple practices. So I'll blame it all on the bus burning.
Do you think the recent Vikings loss is? Do you think that they're not going to make it to the playoffs, or do you think they're still a good playoff?
Well, I don't know about you, but I definitely think that they'll still make it and still have a chance. It's just they just did not have a good game. Where they were, I don't know, something.
Especially with Brett Favre, he totally made an impact on their playing abilities this year, so they'll probably make it to the playoffs.
In your predictions, what are the two teams going to be that are going to play in the Super Bowl?
Me, since I'm from Minnesota, I'm going to have to go with the Minnesota Vikings and the Colts.
Do you think the Saints are as good as they were before they lost to Dallas?
Definitely. They have not lost anything. They just had a bad game. What do you think?
Yeah, they just had a bad game, and they'll still be as good as they were before.
What do you think are the top 5 teams in the NFL so far?
Probably Minnesota, Colts, Saints.
I don't really know. That's kind of where it goes from like a top teams and then just kind of drains down. So I'm just have to go with those 4.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you too.
Now to Hannah and Lauren for another story.
She's underage and so very, very brave. A fake ID and her credibility. She sits at the bar. The gents are gonna try so hard.
Alright, I have Dalton and Jake here. We're gonna ask you guys, do you guys approve underage drinking?
I do. It's so fun.
Why don't you approve it?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
Well, if you like drink when you're not old enough, it could mess up your brain and like you'd be like retarded. And then
Keep going.
then I don't know, it's just bad for you, like bad for your health, and it's not what like kids should be drinking. So
Why do you like it, Dalton?
Cause it's the bee's knees. I don't know, it's fun. You get a little tipsy and then, I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad for you at all. Doesn't mess up your brain like he said, just don't listen to him. Cause he's bad. That's it.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, what do you guys think the underage drinking, like what age should it be to be able to drink?
I think it should just stay the same at 21.
Dalton?
I think it should be like, you're like 9. Cause then.
Really that young?
Yeah, cause that's like when you like grow up finally.
Yeah, but when you're growing up, then it'll like mess up your brain.
That's what you think. You listen to Jake, like how his brain gets affected. No, it doesn't happen. Just go have fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good enough.
Go, Hannah. Bye.
Underage drinking.
Really bad. Yeah, it's just terrible.
What's bad about it?
Because you're underage. Yeah.
Let me ask
What do you think of underage drinking?
It's great. I love it. You're actually recording.